What's going on, guys? And we are back with another video, back from the international break. It's been a minute, but we are back. Match preview, Manchester United against Everton, and it's on a Monday night, which is terrible because we've got to wait extra more days for our team to play, but everybody else plays on the weekend. It's jarring, but regardless, it's another game. And obviously before the international break, we drew with Tottenham. I was fuming about that result. We should have won that game because the game was in our hand. We drew the game, it is what it is. We move on, and we've got a nice set of fixtures coming up. You know what I'm saying? We've played every team in the top six, so we don't have to play no team from the top six until January. Man City. So there's a chance for us to go on a bit of a run. Our next five games are Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Wolves and Bournemouth. All winnable games in my opinion. It's difficult to win 5 games in a row in the Premier League. We saw it before the Nottingham Forest game. We won 3 games in a row. Couldn't get the job done against Nottingham Forest, so it's extremely difficult. But with these next 5 games, it's a chance for us. I don't want to speak about it too much because it's so hard, but it's a chance for us to win 5 in a row. Like, I believe we can do it, man. We're better than all those teams. History might tell you that we'll lose to Crystal Palace, we'll lose to Bournemouth, because they're 2 teams that's been dominating us over the years. But with the players that we have, like the improvement we've seen, like we should be able to be beating those teams. But let's talk about the Everton game. It's at Old Trafford. We're coming up against David Moyes. Playing against David Moyes' teams is always tough. You know, he always sets up his team well. Defensively, his teams are always solid. And Everton are a good team, man. You know, they brought in some good individual players in the summer. Jack Grealish, Drewsbury Hall, Tyler Diblin. He hasn't been playing though, but they're a good team, man. They've got dangerous players, and Dye being one of them. I remember he scored against us in pre-season. So it's going to be a difficult game, man. Bro, every game in the Premier League is difficult. Let's put it that way. And Everton's one of those games, man. You know they're going to be physical. They're going to be dangerous at set pieces. So it's probably a game for Harry Maguire, like, to come in. Because this season, like, Amorim, like, he tends to rotate with Euro than Maguire. Like, he'll play Maguire in, like, the bigger matches, the more physical matches. You know what I'm saying? So he'll probably go for Maguire in this game to deal with their physicality and their threat from set pieces. We just got the news Sesko's going to be out for a month. It's unfortunate. You know, hopefully he gets well soon and he comes back stronger. And it's a chance for Xerxes to stake a claim in the team. You know, I don't think he's been given a fair chance by Amorim this season. I think he's been hard done by. But now Sesko's out, it's a chance for him to prove himself. And last year, he did arguably his best performance in a Man United shirt was against Everton last season, one of Amorim's first games. So we could take that into consideration. So yeah, it's a chance for him to shine. Amorim's probably going to go with a front 3 of Mount, Cunha and Mbeumo. You know, I wouldn't say he prefers that front 3, but he's used it a lot this season. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably going to go with that. And yeah, man, it's a chance for us to go on a bit of a run. You know, we've got some decent fixtures coming up. And I really believe we can finish in the Champions League places this season. You know, whether it's top 4, top 5, we're going to have to wait and see. But we're very much capable. You know, we're better this season. You know, we've brought in good players in the summer. We've improved on our form last year, because this time last year we was 13th, I believe, with lesser points. So the improvement is there, man, and we need to bounce back after some disappointing results against Forest and Tottenham, and we've got a great chance to do that at home against Everton in front of our fans. I want to see Konya step up. No, I'm happy with Konya. I'm happy with his performances, but I want to see him score more. You know what I'm saying? Because we paid a lot of money for him and we brought him in to get goals for us. This should be the perfect game for him to get a couple goals. But Konya's been through this already. You know, if you go back to his time at Wolves, he had these moments where he went on a goal drought. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's been through it. He's been through it, man. And I do believe his goals will come, and hopefully it will come in this game, you know, fresh off the international break. Yeah, Kunya's one player I want to see step up. Hopefully Dembumo can keep on scoring for us, keep being consistent. This is crunch time, man, in the Premier League. Like, when you're winning games in like August, September, October, people are like, oh, it's early, it's early. Now it's crunch time. You know, Christmas is around the corner. This is where like it gets real. Like, we're gonna start seeing, like, we're gonna have a rough idea of where teams are gonna finish come the end of the season. So we need to step it up, man. No international break until March. We've got the AFCON coming up next month, which will affect us because Mbumo, Ahmad, they're going to be gone. So before they go, it will be good for us to gain as many points as we can. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Everton, Monday night football, under the lights, in front of the Old Trafford crowd. Hopefully we can put in a performance and a good result. One thing I want to speak about before I end the video: we need to start keeping clean sheets. And we need to start with this game, because we've only kept one clean sheet the whole season, and that's not good enough, man. We need to start keeping clean sheets, bro. We need to defend better. We need to become more resilient, because the goals we've been conceding, like in recent games, schoolboy defending. Like the two goals we conceded against Spurs, ridiculous. Nottingham Forest is second goal. Like, we need to defend better. So I hope that, I did say in my last video, I was hoping that during the international break, I hope that Amarim will have learned his lessons from those two results against Forest and Spurs. And yeah, we can do better, you know, from now on, especially from the defensive side of things. Yeah, so clean sheets. Let's start keeping clean sheets, man. That's my match reaction for the Everton game on Monday. Thank you to everybody watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video, man. Love.